Pagan Life number 21. This is going to be incorporating what we talked about in the last video with the pendulum. One of the things you'll see off to the side here is my crystal altar that I have set up. This is really cool what I'm about to do, because if you have any doubt when it comes to the energy flow that's around your altar, pendulums are wonderful. One of the things I did forget to mention in the last video is that it doesn't have to be a store-bought pendulum like mine is. If you're married, you can take your wedding ring, thread a piece of string through it, and set it up that way. You can make your own very easily. Just a regular ring, or some people prefer to use their necklaces. Either way, it doesn't really matter, so long as your energy's there and you're really getting in tune with what you're doing. For the sake of this, I'm going to go out of view for a minute here. I'm going to set up a small vortex here. I'm not actually going to set up the vortex itself because I'm sick and I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of energy working like this. It's not a good idea. But let me see if I can get my altar into view here. Which doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Here we go. Basically what you're going to do is once you set your pendulum, which I showed you guys how to do in the last video, what you can do is you can hold it over top of your vortex, or just the natural energy flow over your altar. Just hold it over the middle of your altar. You can just take it and let it swing once you have it set. As you can see, my hand is actually pretty still. I'm not shaking a whole lot, but my pendulum is actually moving quite rapidly in a circle. I have mine programmed so that if the energy flow is open, that it'll swing in a clockwise motion. As you can see, that's exactly what it's doing. I'm sorry that the video is a little dark. If I were to close this down, let me pause here for a second. If I were, say, to close all this down, then it should actually start swinging in the opposite direction. There it goes. At this point in time, I actually am the one in control of the pendulum. I'm not swinging it that much. That's kind of weird. Anyway, let me just set that back down. Anyway, you guys get the basic idea of what I'm trying to get at here. This stuff is really easy, guys. You can incorporate this into your daily life. Anytime you bring up your anytime that you set up your altar, you can check, and see how the energy flow is in relation to yourself by taking the pendulum, holding it over top, and letting it swing. Pendulums offer us a very unique perspective. A lot of people actually have discredited these, but I don't know if I have a pencil thin enough. But if you really want to go and use the skeptic's route, you're more than welcome to take a pencil and stick your pendulum on it. See, as you can see on mine actually has a little ring. And luckily I have a pencil. So you can use this to set, or you can use the method that I showed you before. But anyway, guys, it's really up to you. I try to always show a different perspective on everything. You guys know that. I also try to use a very unbiased perspective. This here is from my own personal experience and things that I've read. But this stuff does work. And I think I'll be lighting myself a healing candle later. The whole thing, though, is really to live this stuff. You're supposed to be living this on a daily basis. This is video 21. If this is your first video, you need to go all the way back to the very beginning. Magic is something that you live on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm sick. You know what? I'm also an herbal witch, and every day since I've been sick, I've been drinking herbal teas. Not only ones that I made myself, but also ones that, Celestial Teas makes, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 different kinds of organic-based, different teas like Throat Coat and, what's the other one? The other one is Echinacea Plus. And everything that's in both of them is to help boost the immune system. I've even been drinking my own cleansing tea lately, so. But that just goes to show just one example out of tons that are out there from my previous videos and everything else. Make time to study, make time to practice, live the practices that you've been doing. Live what you learn. There's no better way to put it but to live what you have learned. Being an eclectic witch, I actually pull from multiple different sources. So, I'm constantly incorporating something new. And this is something that you should be doing in your life on a daily basis anyway, not just because of Wicca or any other pagan path that you follow. Anyway, consider what I've told you. I'll try to make another video containing the pendulum when I'm feeling a little better. But anyway, guys, this is Lady Silver Vixen. I'm signing out for now and going to go get some NyQuil and take a nap. Blessed be everybody.